With day one in the books at SEC Media Days, we're going to look at day two coming up on Tuesday. I'm Jason Butt with the Telegraph. He's Mike Niziolek with the Ledger-Inquirer. I'll go ahead and start this off. One of the things I'm looking at tomorrow, Georgia's kicking it off at 9 or 10 a.m., pretty early Central Time. A lot going on with the program disciplinary-wise.
Well, it's always good when you have the day before you're scheduled to speak, you have a player arrested on a DUI.
Yeah, who already had a previous alcohol-related arrest.
That's right, so you don't have to figure out what the first question's going to be.
So 7 arrests since Kirby Smart's been hired. 2 of them were arrested 5 times. There's a lot going on, and it begs the question, how does Kirby Smart handle this? He's now in the dream position that he's always wanted, to go coach at his alma mater, and he's having to deal with these kind of off-field issues more so than worried about his players on the field. Are there any other things that you're looking for tomorrow with the group of teams that are going?
Well, Tennessee's an interesting position. A lot of the teams have talked about defense. We didn't have a quarterback here on day one. Tennessee's going to change that with Joshua Dobbs here tomorrow. This is a team that's getting a lot of press about the SEC East being the favorite. It'll be interesting to see how they handle that. This is a program that had some off-the-field issues with the Title IX investigation and everything. It'll be interesting to see if that gets discussed. But on the field-wise, I mean, one of the few quarterbacks here, that should be interesting.
And another quarterback, Trevor Knight at A&M is going to be here, transfer from Oklahoma. I think he was a guy who had a lot of upside and then got beat out for a guy that ended up being a Heisman contender last year. And so now he's going to Texas A&M. So I think he's an interesting storyline tomorrow as well. And then of course you kind of mentioned Mississippi State. It's gonna be interesting what Dan Mullen has to say with everything that's happened with their program, especially going back to league meetings around that time.
Well, and they lose Dak Prescott and they lose that whole identity. So I mean, they're going to be a team searching, kind of in limbo. Whereas other teams have a lot coming back that you don't really know what to expect out of Mississippi State.
Day 2 should be exciting. Until then, I'm Jason Butt with the Telegraph. He's Mike Niziolek of the Ledger-Inquirer.